Hello there and welcome to another video from the Walking Talking Gardeners, and today I want to talk to you about collecting your own seed from tomatoes. Now Lorna's dad, Lorna's on the camera, hello Lorna.
Hello.
Gave us his absolutely delicious tomatoes. Are like a mini beefsteak, full of flavour, sort of a little bit salty, a bit sweety, got really good meaty flesh, and I want to grow these myself.
To be fair, you haven't stopped eating them, have you?
As soon as they come through the door and I tried one, I've just been mad on them. I think they're absolutely
They were
super.
for the missing Gonzales, but Gonzales returned, so then you started to eat all his tomatoes.
Right, yeah, the tortoise tomatoes. But the flavouring is incredible. And the thing is, you can't, you know, what variety is it? I have no idea what this is. We were told it's a money maker. That does not really look like money maker, unfortunately. So I don't know what they are, but they are absolutely wonderful. So of course, if I want to grow these, look at that. So it's not very big. It has the classic kind of beefsteak kind of tomato, and it tastes like a classic beefsteak tomato. Super yummy. So so if I want to grow these, the best bet is to take some seed myself. It's very, very simple.
Okay.
Right. All I need to do is just cut it open. I've got the wrong knife, but then yeah, that still works.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spoon out the seeds into the sieve. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
Now, as you may or may not know, tomato seeds germinate really, really easily.
You always find them on all sort of old compost heaps and areas where people just chuck seeds, sort of things. A bit like buddleia, you'll always find a tomato plant and buddleia, bird droppings, etc. So
Right. I've got a question for you. Right, you got the seeds, you got the fruit in the tomato. So why doesn't a seed that germinates so easily germinate inside the tomato?
They have a protective mucus cover on them that stops them. Therefore, you need to wash that off, I assume.
That's pretty close actually. It has germination inhibiting chemicals in the pulp.
Yeah.
So, which is why they don't. Germinate in here, and which is why once they've been digested by the various animals that do eat these, the pulp's removed and it gets dolloped out in a big lump of poop, perfect fertilizer, and grows from there.
Brilliant.
So what we need to do is clean all the pulp off, and that is very easy. Just follow me.
Okay.
It's very simple. You got the sieve, you got the tap. And all we do is just wash it off. And with that washed off, these are now primed, ready for germination. So that gives you two choices. Right, okay, let's go back to where we were. Right.
Okay.
The two choices are you either immediately sow,
Yeah.
and they will germinate from being washed off of out of a tomato fruit.
So how many tomato seeds are you putting in each cell?
Right, I'm gonna because these are so viable and very easy to germinate, I'm only going to put one in per thing. You just spread them about in your hand a bit so you can actually access one at a time, to still be a little bit sticky, and then just stick it in there. It's as simple as that, and that way you've made yourself quite a lot of free plants.
Wow.
I mean, you did have to pay for the compost, you'd have to and maybe the tomatoes in the first place, but this is the same for any tomato. Any tomato that you purchase, tasted it and thought that's the best tomato you've ever tasted, well, this is as much as you need to do. It's very, very simple, and there you have it. Water all these in. These will germinate, like I say, in a couple of weeks.
And when will the tomatoes be ready? Is that next year?
Well, no, I mean, this is just to show you, but if you want to plant them for next year, then you have to do something else, and I will show you what that is.
Okay.
Right, you need to, because if you're growing tomatoes in the spring, which you would do, this is just to show you what you would do. But if you want to store these, then they need to be dried off. And start off with,
Okay.
you get yourself some cotton matting like that. Put it on there, and allow that to dry.
Okay.
So put that somewhere warm, and allow those seeds to dry. And it will take a couple of days for that to dry off. And you've got, I don't know, 30, 40 seeds there, if that's as many as you need. And once that's dried off, we place that into an envelope. Put what it is, and put the date you stored it. Because if this is something you do regularly, then you need to keep an eye on what's fresh, what's not fresh.
Yeah.
And you put that somewhere dark and dry, and it will stay perfectly fine until the spring. You can start germinating these end of February if you've got like a greenhouse or a conservatory, but usually you start these about March time. But
fabulous.
very easy, free tomatoes.
I like free.
Any questions?
I like tomatoes.
Any questions, you can leave those in the comments. And if you want to see more videos like this and enjoy this kind of content, then consider subscribing, and that way you'll always receive notifications of when a new video is due. Thank you very much for watching. And if you've got any good tips on growing tomatoes or any other veg, then let us know. Thank you very much, and goodbye.